Ashley with 2 E's.
The best that ever done it.
On the all-new 93.7 The Beat.
CLD 93.7 The Beat, H-Town's Red Hip Hop and home of the Breakfast Club. My name is Ashley with 2 E's, and I got my bro, Doeman.
Yo,
you ain't got 2 nothing in your name. Okay, we can't even do that.
This is
Anyway,
Vadio
Doeman,
God.
DYNA up in here.
DYNA gang.
What's happening?
Chilling, working, trying to get to it. You know what I'm saying? How you doing?
Amazing. I know we follow each other on Instagram. We both been working, hustling.
I be like, you still got that. You from Cali, right?
Seattle. Close
Seattle?
You're
like, well, you not from here because the grind is different. You could
West
tell.
Coast. We were talking about that. Like, we grind on a different level. We got different goals.
Yeah.
Living. Try to get out of just our hometown pretty much.
This shit is just be dry sometimes in the H. You know what I'm saying? Like, tremendously dry. Like, I don't get it.
We gonna talk about that. So let's rewind it. Okay, so real quick for anyone who's watching that does not know about you, just let them know real quick where you from.
I'm from the southeast side, Meadowbrook, Houston, Texas.
Okay.
But I represent for the whole state, you know. But I'm from right here in Houston, homegrown. You know what I'm saying? Still right here.
And let me tell you, we met each other last year at South by Southwest. This is when I first interviewed you.
Right.
And if y'all ain't been to South by, that's a whole nother video. But
go tap in.
I know. We were on 6th Street. That's when I first really tapped into you, listened to you, and I was like, okay, this man hard. Okay, I got you.
Appreciate it. Yep.
And then since we formed that friendship, I was like, and he works. That's the main thing. I'm like, he don't sit there and wait for people to bring him shit. Like, he goes
we try to
does,
go get it.
does things. Like, so that's why I fuck with you. That's why I have not followed you.
Me too. I'm notorious for unfollowing people. People be hot at me.
I follow 99 people and it'll never change. But if I fuck with you, I'll unfollow somebody else. So keep it at
That's
99.
what I do, bro. I swear to God. I keep my shit at 1. Like, I try to be 185. So if I say if I fuck with somebody, I don't know, just because I don't want to hit that. I don't want to get close to 200.
I know.
Look, but once they verify your boy, I might be down to 50. You know what I'm saying? But people that I really fuck with. So I just want to see shit from people who inspire me. I don't want to see shit from somebody who just not doing shit all day. You know what I'm saying? So and I tell it's weird because grown ass men will come up to me and be like, "Hey, get me on the gram." You know what I'm saying? Woo. And I'm like, bro, you don't want me to follow you because I'm gonna unfollow you, bro. For real, you know.
And then they probably do that to you, but in DMs, you'd be like, "Follow me back." I'm like, "For the fuck, what?"
Horrible, bro.
Why?
Bro, I don't need to do that. Yeah, that's just the worst.
They trying to play us for algorithm. Anyway, but Doeman is my guy, and we're celebrating something today. It's a big milestone. He already got announced, but he's on JMBLYA this year.
Yeah, it's fine.
You doing all the shows, but we do have Houston back this year. So that's a big. Is this your first festival in Houston?
This is my first real festival in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, on some real at this level, yeah.
Okay.
I've done shows here and there, but if it ain't my headliner, then it ain't what I'm really looking forward to. But this one I'm really looking forward to because I've been fucking with Scoremore for a minute.
But
they been on, but it's just I feel like a lot of the people got weaved out, you know what I'm saying, who really because it's a process what Nip was talking about. A lot of these artists, they pop up quick and then they go away quick, you know what I mean? And we've always been steady. And I was just telling about Mike C. Sal, one thing that we never stopped working. Even whenever it's everybody counted us out, we never stopped working.
Exactly.
We still making music, we still pressing up merch, you know what I mean? So I feel now that everything it's coming full circle for us. So I was I'm really, proud of the JMBLYA shit. Shout out B Hops too. He's working his ass off.
Oh yeah, Brian Hobbs. That's his name in my phone.
Yeah, that's the man right there.
He texted me the other day, 7 a.m. in the morning, which I was up anyway. But he was like, "Yo, someone said they heard Screwed Up, which is your new single on our station."
Right.
And he literally said, he's like, "I had to be a DJ because I know the boss wasn't there that late." I was like, "I definitely wasn't there."
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. I was like, "Who was here?"
I was like, "It did have to be a DJ, and the only DJ we have on the station anymore is Rogers." So
for real, I don't know why I thought Hispanics was still on.
Nah, Rogers is the lone DJ.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
I did email it to him too, though.
Yes.
I emailed it to 30, 40, 50 DJs.
And we presented it, like I said in our meeting,
That's
we
dope.
played it as new music. So we F's with Doeman up here.
I ain't gonna lie, 93.7 be holding me down. So everybody else in the city need to play catch up because 93.7 be holding me down.
Listen, we try. This station changed since a certain somebody got here, but
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
We try. But back to JMBLYA because it's such a big deal. One, because we're bringing it back to Houston. You're representing Houston.
Right.
You're the only You and Don Tolliver.
Yup.
You're the only Houston?
Yo,
Okay.
I believe so. I haven't even seen the full lineup yet. I bet it's crazy though.
Get out
huh?
of here. He's like, I just signed my contract. I don't know.
For real, I'm like, I really.
I don't know.
My Twitter probably. Gonna
We just announced, A$AP Rocky and Uzi Cardi got announced a few days ago. But I know you and Don Tolliver for sure from H-Town.
For sure. Oh yeah, that's just me and him on there. Really.
Everybody asks, like, how do you get on the festival route? Because you were doing Rolling Loud.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, really, the way we did Rolling Loud, B ended up working like with South by. So he's like, yo, I got this artist, we want to put him on the Rolling Loud lineup at South by, not on the actual lineup. Because, they pay you for the actual lineup. So we went to South by, and like one of the main dudes was right there, and bro just kind of like sat on the side of the stage, and like we performed. And like one thing you can even ask Stocks, like Stocks told me this other day, he's like, bro, if I ever headlining tour, he's like, bro, I would not let you open up for me. He's like, because you're such a good performer that like I feel like you would.
You
know
would
what I
like
mean?
shit on him or something?
Yeah, like no, not like I wouldn't say that,
No,
but like
if you get it like here, then
Yeah, it'll
the
be
next
like,
person
yeah.
can't match that. Yeah.
Yeah, like, cause we done it. Like I always say that, like, what I say, we took a different road. I did 1 million shows, like saying something, cause like we've been doing shows. We were 15 years old, but trying to perform in front of people, you know. So, I guess he saw the show and he told B like, yo, that dude's crazy. Like, what's up? Like, cause it's different live. You know what I mean? Like, it's some artists I really fuck with, like through music, and when I see them live, I'm like, yeah, that was cool.
So it's 90% of rappers.
Yeah, and then it's, so when you get that artist like where they could perform like a big crit or like, that's what I kind of looked up to as far as performance wise. And after that, they're like, yo, we want to, like, we didn't even know until like months later. They're like, yo, we want to bring him to LA to do Rolling Loud. Me and B was lit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? La da da, we was lit. It was crazy. Like, it was crazy. Like, the Rolling Loud shit was just like mind blowing for me. So I feel like it opened up that new gate of like possibilities. Like, okay. And then they hit us again. They're like, yo, we want Doe to come back from Miami. We were like, oh, shit. I never even been to Miami. So, yeah,
Have you never been to Miami?
I just ain't never, I mean, anywhere I would go, like, it would just be strictly for music. Like, I've never celebrated a spring break in my life. I've always been in South by.
Me neither.
You know what I mean?
Working.
Working, like trying to.
Fuck with Doeman,
Yeah,
bro.
facts. So, we
Like-
try not to vacate. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brother, like, I think I told you before, like, Sal runs hella businesses, so he keep me on my shit, like, all the time. You know what I mean? So, as much as he works, I be trying to work, at my way. And he, like, I heard this thing the other day, and it was like Eminem goes to the studio from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day, like a job. And so it's like, but if you don't catch me between them hours, but you put in them, you clocking in every day. So try to like, look up to that kind of work ethic.
It's funny you brought that up, like how you just be working, like you don't really be doing stuff for pleasure. Because, like I said yesterday, we went to the show, and I don't be out like that. Like if I really have to fuck with you to go to your show,
Yeah,
like,
facts.
I don't go out like that. But the few times I go out, I never see you out.
Yeah.
And is that just because you like working? You just want to?
Yeah, I mean, it just feel like, I feel like if we're not, there's no point for us to be there, then we shouldn't be there. Like, just same as like, I mean, I not nothing against rappers, but I don't listen to rappers. All I listen to is probably Pac, Nip, and myself, and that's an honesty,
A$AP Ferg, when I interviewed him, he said the same thing. He's like, "What am I gonna learn from you?"
Yeah,
like,
nah. And like, some rappers are really good. Like Stocks always puts me on rappers. Shout out. He's always like, listen to this, because you do got to know what's current. But in the same sense, it's like, then I feel like I don't want to be too influenced by anybody except for myself, and the people around me, like. So, like, everybody around me, like, I learn from them, you know what I mean? Like, I learn different shit, different walks of life. It's not just all about music, because, like, I always say this, like, before being an artist, I'm a man first, first and foremost, and I'm a die a man. I ain't, the rap is going to get us where we need to be at a platform to promote our real message of, like, health and self-awareness and shit like that.
Translates to he don't do no goofy shit.
Yeah,
so
not
stop.
at all. Not at all. Not at all. You ain't never going to see me out trying to flick up with somebody I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me.
I could just imagine if I saw you somewhere like, hey, bro, let's get a pic. And I'd be like, shut your ass.
Nah, that ain't never.
Yeah.
That ain't very unlikely.
But that's another reason why I fucks with Doeman, because he's solid.
Yeah.
We bonded early because we realized, unfortunately, like when Nip passed, we were both like heartbroken, and then like we kind of realized we were like big fans. I'm like, all right, so you understand what the ship I be on, and I understand what you be on. All right, so we fuck with each other. So with that being said, what is your version of success right now? What are you reaching for?
Man, honestly, just like, I feel like with the odds that were placed against us just from being brown, being from where we from, I feel like we already made it. You know what I'm saying? Even to be here in front of you, that's like making it. But now that the doors are more open, I feel like generational wealth, taking care of our families, and once we bust in the door through music, I mean, we already have the businesses rolling. We invested back into our businesses, back into our community. buying up all old neighborhoods, or fixing, you know what I mean, fix and flip for everything, keeping them at a price to where, and not selling out to, to the people who want to come gentrify the whole area. But definitely generational wealth, and I want to get a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? I want to go platinum, like that kind of shit. Like it's not like I used to be like, if we can make it to this certain point, it's cool. Like now it's like we're gonna try to take everything the universe offers us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's success for me. Taking care of my moms and shit like that.
Same.
Yeah.
So I know you said you're not influenced by too many rappers, but a lot of other artists, I guess they kind of validate themselves with things like XXL Freshman and things. Do you look at things like that? Or
I mean, that'd be tight, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really look for outside validation in no kind of way. We just gonna do what we do, and some people gonna like it, some people won't, but that don't have anything to do with how we feel about ourselves, so.
I don't know if I can, I'm not gonna say it, but like B Hobbs told me something the other day.
What'd he say?
And I was just, I ain't gonna say it, because I don't know what's going on. I ain't trying to fuck up no business deals, but are we looking to sign? Or are we looking to stay independent?
Independent.
Okay. And
for at least for like if it's just something that is like can't be refused, but I mean life changing to where like because you gotta like it's a company, so it's not just me. So that would be selfish of me to be like, all right, yeah, Doeman sign, and now I'm good. But then my bros who've been with me and really working, because without them, like this whole shit don't work. Yeah. So without them, then they're gonna have to. You gotta compensate for everybody. This is already a machine we already work like this. Yeah. And the thing is though, like we like how I remember a Nip on World Record. He's like, we straight with money. We not enticed for dough. So we're not starving, you know what I'm saying? So what can you do for us in our life that's going to better our life on our everyday and make sure that, the whole company's taken care of. So I'm looking, I'm not really like jumping at nothing, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not like, where the deal's at? We're just trying to build our leverage up, and we've never had a battery in our back. Anything we've done has been super organic, super, off the strength in the streets. Like, I remember how J. Cole said, like, you famous on the internet, I'm real life hot. Yeah. And that's how we feel. Like, when we move around everywhere we go, we get love, you know what I'm saying? We get respect. So, because we respect everybody. We don't step on toes, we just showing love. And, energy is a boomerang. Whatever you give out, you're going to get back.
And listen, that's a blessing, because especially coming out of Houston, a lot of people don't. It's funny because people demand respect, but they don't give it. Facts. And then they, like, talk hella shit, and then they're surprised, like, why don't you fuck with me? Because you a hoe. Like,
facts.
Like,
people. It's like it's a real big perception game that goes on in Houston. And like me, I fear no man. There's not a man on this earth that's walking that I fear. Like I don't. Yeah, like I remember my partner said, I don't give a fuck if you was 8'3". You know what I'm saying? I ain't never scared. Bleed like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not even on no tough guy shit. It's just that I don't have no fear in my heart. Yeah. And my team feels the same way, and that's why we walk the way we walk. I don't have to have 100 people with me to feel like a man. I know who I am, so that's the way it is.
You're so lucky to have, like, a good team, though.
Right,
like,
yeah, nah.
I've been looking for, like, real people in my situation, but y'all ain't groupies either, so fuck with y'all.
Nah, they did not. Like, my team, I feel like, I just said it the other day, I feel like I got the best team in hip-hop, like, without anything, like, they got to think, these people grew up, Sal, Mike, Esco, they grew up with me. So it wasn't like I met them along the way. Like, nah, they grew up with me from like, I've been knowing them since I was 7 years old. Yeah. And it's just so happens that like-minded people, out of all the homies, we used to be like 100 deep, but people cut themselves out the circle, you know what I'm saying? And then like it come down to where we at. And it's like, we always say, I'd rather have 10 lions than 100 sheep. So
fabulous.
Yeah,
I said that to him when he was here. I was like, "That's my favorite line."
Yeah, that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
That's my caption.
Ain't no hangarounds.
So let's bring it. We got real heavy. We talk real shit real early. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So if you're still with us, listen. Let's talk about these singles, Screwed Up. Mm-hmm. So I was surprised to hear like a female melodic kind of like lovey-dovey record from you. Like why? Why? First of all, why do that beat, the boot up beat?
Well, we were just bullshit. Was I with you, Sabo, when we was in the car and the song came on and I was just like rapping and playing with it, and I went into the studio and Track Sounds was in there, shout out to Track, and I'm like singing it and he was just like, and I was like, come on, let's get to work. We're doing it's a record called Motivation. It's on the EP, Mantra with Track. He's like, nah, let's do that. And he started playing on the piano. So we started doing it. And I just made it. I was like, I haven't made no H-Time shit in a long time. So I was like, I'm going to dedicate this song to Houston. Mm-hmm. And Mike told me in the beginning of the year, he's like all that hard, tough guy shit, like, he's like, you already did that. We already let people know you could rap. We already let people know who you are, as a man. He's like, now we need to focus on these females and really get that, you know, that fan base circulating and really get them, you know.
Hey.
And Stocks told me the same shit. Stocks was like, bro, I remember one time he's like, bro, no homo, bro. You handsome. You need to use that shit, bro. And he's like, you don't use it enough.
We ain't gonna speed past that.
Nah, Paul, nah. That's some real shit though. He just be telling me on a business standpoint.
We're
you know
just
what I'm
gonna
saying?
put in a Stocks. You can't know homo. That's always gonna be homo.
Nah, come on, Zilla. Nah. Zilla, my dog. That's my bro.
That's my dog too. But like, no homo, bro. But you handsome. Like,
nah, he's just saying from like a business standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's like, you should look. No, I can see that. I guess.
like he's just saying like, cause he be on some A&R shit. I ain't gonna lie. That dude, he gonna be real successful as
He
an
be modeling
A&R.
too and doing other stuff. So
Yeah, and he be telling me, like, bro, you gotta come out here and model. Look, like he be really on some like, bro, just do everything.
Yeah.
Like, but you know me, my heart's in the music.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say that. No homo, but you handsome. I'm gonna say that all day. Anyway, but when he said that, what did you think? You're like, okay, so I'm handsome. So
well, it's been told like, it's just been told like to on a real sense of like, because what I see and where we come from is like everything a lot real gritty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you kind of feel that, you know, matter is a mirror. So you kind of feel that way about like, but it's, you know, and the way I was raised, like, or the way my brother was, you know what I'm saying? Everything about it is like you really can't break through that surface of, you know, who you are, like break that tough skin. But then it's like, you know what, like even watching the Drake, I didn't even watch all the Drake interviews. I saw a clip. He's like I don't.
Which one?
When he's like, I don't give a fuck. And when he sat down, I forgot. It was like the most recent one. He's like, I don't
Elliot
give a fuck
Wilson
if
one? The title?
was it Elliot Wilson? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't give a fuck if one dude likes my music. Like I make music for women.
Yeah.
Like I don't give a fuck. And then I was like, bro, you know what? It's like just like one of my homies. Shout out my boy Youngster. He's from Westside Venice, and he's like, fuck, like he's like, bro, like he's in, you know, he's part of a real, you know, LA, they really bang. Like it's a real, that's a gang culture. He's like, bro, he's like, and he told me some real shit. He's like, bro, gang is just a whole bunch of broke motherfuckers trying to impress each other, bro. Like go get your money.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
talk about it.
From there, I was like, fuck all this. Like I'm finna just start, you know, making good music that feel good, positive music, especially music for women.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be surrounded by feminine energy. I don't want to be surrounded by I'm masculine enough. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how that record came about. Though.
On the marketing side, though, women are like, even how we program radio, like women are the leaders of the culture and like purchasing power.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like all that shit. But then on top of it, I told Baby and Stunna the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, yo, everyone loves your music, obviously, but you too hard. Like you need like a girl song. like don't talk about fucking these hoes. Like, talk about
and women really feel that
else,
way.
You know?
Like, my mama be tripping. My mama be like,
she listen to your music and be like,
oh yeah, my mama my number one
she
fan.
slap you or no?
Nah, she ain't gonna slap me. But mama loves me. I'm her baby. But she just be like I'll play her. I'll be like, oh, listen to this. And like when she likes that real shit. My mama likes when I'm talking like that real like conscious shit.
Yeah.
But when I'm like on some like in that mode and I'm talking that shit, she ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? She ain't fucking with it. She's like, what the fuck?
I didn't raise you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that. So you be out in LA a lot, obviously like working, recording.
Right.
And I guess we can get into it. Like, why is it all, because you, Maxo, Dice, all y'all, like y'all live 50% back and forth. It's like, why not just fully live out in LA? Or for me, I just feel like, you know, even with going out there a lot, I feel like you get lost in the sauce a lot. I've seen a lot of artists get lost in the sauce. And then it's another sense of like, you know, the cost of living just too good down here. I know.
Versus, you know what I'm saying? Like versus over there, I'd be like, damn, like just being there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time, you're like, damn, you come back, like, all right, we got to run it up. Even though, because, you know, it's a self-investment. But, I mean, I love Houston too, you know what I'm saying? But LA, as far as for working, oh man, I'll stay in the studio for 3 days straight, you know what I mean? Get out, you know, just working. But, yeah, that's it though. The cost of living is crazy out there.
Yeah.
I got like shout out my homie Amadora. She out there, she doing makeup and shit. She be going crazy on that. But, you know, I just feel like we go out there, get our work done. Like, I remember Slim Thug told me this one thing a long time ago, like in 2015. He was like, man, get in, get your money, don't stay for the party.
Yeah.
And that shit stuck with me.
And he lived that shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
get in, get your money, you know what I'm saying? And don't stay for
Astro Fest, he was on the Legends set.
Right.
This nigga literally left right after got on a flight to go to Dallas to get another bag. But he got a text from Pharrell that was like, hey, come out with me. I want you to perform whatever, check up on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Because he used to be signed to Pharrell.
Yeah, I remember that. Neptune, right?
And he got to Dallas and was like, shit, man, I should have stayed.
Oh yeah, that would have been hard though.
Yeah.
Because Slim was killing at one point.
You know what's funny is like, growing up in Houston, do y'all, I don't want to say idolize But like, are those same OGs, like the Swisher House era, they still like big superstars to y'all, or they just hear so often you're like, oh, that's just Slim, that's just.
I think like you definitely salute them for what they done because like it's hard to accomplish what he accomplished. Like that's not no easy shit.
And they were pioneers back then.
Yeah, but I just feel like like for me personally, I'm not gonna speak for like the whole team. Like we salute them, I salute them 100%. But like my pop didn't like. I really had to come to the Houston sound by myself. Like my pop was more old school, like Pac, MC Bree, Pun. Like that's when my dad was jamming. He wasn't really jamming like the new H-Town shit until it just kind of blew up and you got like the tipping, tipping and shit like that. But when I was making it into middle school, like that's when like Screw had died in like 05, I think. I think Screw died in 05, and I went to middle school in like 06, so everybody was on Screw. Like everybody's like, RIP Screw shit. And that's when I really started really digging and getting into the culture. So I really wasn't I wouldn't say like I really idolized anybody, you know what I mean? But I really did like I salute them 1,000%.
Yeah, you support the movement. Like
yeah, I mean it's H-Town, you know what I'm saying, over everything. For sure. I'm always gonna ride for the city. But anybody in the city winning, I salute them and applaud them, and I hope that they keep going. Like Maxo, like I say, Maxo's one of my favorite rappers from Houston of all time. It's weird because it's like, and not even to mention no names, but it's like people are relevant that probably shouldn't be relevant no more, and like they not making way for like the new artists. There's so many talented artists that deserve that kind of attention, and nobody like really putting them on. Or not you ain't got to put them on, but nobody's like kind of like, you know what, I had my time. Let me kind of move over, at least try to give them a little bit of. But it's like, bro, Houston is like real gate people who say they gatekeepers. They try to keep that motherfucker locked, and that's why the city gets so. You know what I mean? It's like, goddamn, the same. I just think this motherfucker like. Bro, we should have, like, I feel like, especially speaking for me, we should have been blown. Yeah. Like, ain't nobody, the way, my honest opinion, I don't feel like nobody fucking with me lyrically. I don't feel like nobody can have an image, especially as a Mexican-American artist, so.
So, do you attribute part of that of, like, not having been blown to the crabs in the bucket or the gatekeepers mentality?
I'm not going to blame nobody. You know, like, I heard this Boogie line, West Side Boogie, and he was like, don't let nobody tell you you got slept on. You better take that blame that you progressed wrong and they got stepped on. Yeah. And like for us, it's like I always self-reflect. I don't really care about. I just see the way it is now from a bird's eye. Because when I go to LA, I'm looking like, damn, what's wrong with my city? Because like in LA, they popping off. Like shout out Asia, the Princess of Compton. She blowing right now. She going crazy. She just came out 2-3 years ago, but she going crazy. They do Kaylin, One Take Jay. Like a lot of people like that. Like, even my boy Ashton Matthews, I feel like he should have been so much bigger than what he is because I feel like he's really talented. But, we self-reflect. Like, maybe I could have worked harder. Maybe I could have done something different, so I don't blame anybody. If they're not rocking with it, that's them. But we already know we got points against us. We already know we're on an uphill battle. Yeah. But we use that shit for, for motivation. We don't use that shit as we don't want no empathy or no pity. Nah, we gonna go
real
harder.
Motherfucking talk.
Yeah, straight up.
That's why I told like a lot of people. You can look through my DMs. Like I have a million DMs. Like how do I get an interview? How do I come up there? So I don't want to fuck with you. Right. But Doeman is welcome up here anytime. I appreciate the whole DYNA crew is welcome up here anytime.
Yeah, I fuck we with love y'all. You too.
You got my cosign. If that counts for anything.
you know all the Mexicans in the city got your back.
I know y'all got my support. But before we let you go, obviously JMBLYA is what's coming up. Right. The single Screwed Up. Yeah. So anything else we should be looking at? You said the tape with Cypress, is that dropping soon? Nah,
we gonna do, so we got Screwed Up out right now. Everybody go stream that. Well, it's not even up for stream. We gonna wait till we hit like 20K on views. So it should be like next week. We're gonna drop on everything. We got the Mantra EP with track sounds coming out real soon. That's gonna be it's super jamming, super player shit. Okay. Cypress, me and Cypress planning to drop probably right in the time before we go to Miami for Rolling Loud. So I was like right in May, and my birthday's May 18th. So we're gonna have that bitch turn, probably come back to the city and really get it lit. And from there on out, we trying to do a world tour right after Rolling Loud Miami. Okay. So yeah, that's like a bunch of collaborations. We got collaborations with a bunch of artists from Atlanta, LA, everywhere. So we just trying to move in the right way. Just trying to kill shit.
I'm a roadie now. Yeah. Because I go to like random shows with Kirko, so I know things.
Kirko the homie too. Kirko's the homie. Oh, y'all fuck with Kirko.
But I only do Texas shows. I ain't leaving the state.
We're going to do a whole tour then. I'm going to bring Ashley on tour.
I will be the head of house for the Texas shows.
You'll be the team mom. You're going to be getting me up and shit.
I will be the team mom. Listen, I will fight. I like to fight. Listen, it's like, you don't understand. Anyway, but let them know where to follow you at everywhere.
Anywhere you can find me, DOEMAN XDYNA. If you search Apple Music Group, DOEMAN. Follow DYNA Music Group. Follow the Fresh Factor International on Instagram. Those are our businesses that we run. And yeah, it's up right now, DYNA Gang.
And go to YouTube stream Screwed Up.
Yup.
What's the one with you? What's the last one with you and Maxo?
Southside Kings.
Southside Kings. That's one of my favorites. And
Southside Kings go hard.
Is it Burial God?
Barrio God. Yeah.
Barrio God.
Damn, girl, you so
Barrio God. No, you good. But until then, see all 93.7 The Beat.